Your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Happy Monday, East Texas. As we look out there across the north side of the city of Tyler, we can see partly cloudy skies. We've got those temperatures already up there into the upper 80s. Light winds, 73 is that current dew point, which means there's plenty of moisture, plenty of humidity in the air. And as we look here at what we're seeing across the region, again, just a scattering of some clouds out there, but not really seeing any storms yet. We had a few earlier down towards the Texas coast. Those have since kind of diminished. And as we go through the day today, especially once we get those temperatures into the 90s, we should start to see at least a few storms pop by this afternoon. 88 right now in DFW, 87 in both Houston and San Antonio, as well as up the road into the Austin area. So most of the Lone Star State is already starting to heat up. We're doing that here in East Texas with most of us in the 80s, even a couple of 90s in there as well. It's going to feel like it's in the 100-degree range this afternoon, but the actual air temperatures are going to be in those 90s. So don't be surprised if we do see those heat index values again above 100 degrees, but we're not expecting it to be as hot as what we were seeing last week or the week before. Then those lows tonight back down into the 70s. And as you can see here on the temperature trend, we're looking at the high temperatures being right around where they should be this time of the year. So that normal high is about 96, and we see that here through the weekend. Not really seeing much deviation in that temperature. And rain chances will be on the rise, especially Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we'll start to see them kind of decrease a little bit as we head into your weekend. Here's a look at Futurecast going through the day today. Expected to see just a few pop-up showers and storms as we go through the day. Then we lose the daytime heating, and then we'll see more of that as we go through the day on Tuesday. Once we get those temperatures into the 90s, of course, that's fuel for those storms to really fire during the afternoon hours. Rainfall totals not overly impressive because things are going to be scattered in nature, but some of us could see some heavier storms, meaning you could pick up a quick inch of rain. So we'll be watching that carefully through the next several days. And so far this year, we have seen a good amount of rainfall. Tyler at about 5.5 inches, Longview at about 4 inches above normal, and Lufkin at about nearly 8 inches above normal. So we've seen above normal rainfall this year, all locations coming in with more than 30 inches. So quite a bit of rain has fallen, which is the reason we haven't seen any drought development and shouldn't really see any over the coming days. Here's a look at that satellite loop showing not much to worry about in the Gulf. As we turn our attention here to the far eastern tropics out here off the west coast of Africa, this is newly developed Tropical Storm Erin. It is expected to move over the tropical Atlantic in the coming days, not really posing much of a risk to land in the near term, but it's too early to say where this may end up, too early to say if this is going to have any impact on the Caribbean islands as we go through the next 7 to 10 days. But we'll keep an eye on it. Nothing to worry about here in East Texas. 94 is that high today, partly cloudy with a few isolated storms possible. As we go into tonight, we'll see those lows in the 70s, and then we'll see some of those rain chances through the next couple of days. Temperature wise, we're going to be in the 90s during the afternoons, and overnight we'll see those lows in the 70s, and that will continue for at least the next 7 days. And for more on that forecast, you can always visit us over at ketk.com.